you how to solve the last part of the Rubik's Cube. This time the video is going to be a bit longer since this last part, there's more to it than just 2 layers like this. And so let's get started. So basically the first step is to solve the yellow cross. We solved the white cross at the beginning, and now we have to solve the yellow cross. So the yellow cross is actually, there's 3 situations you can be in. Right now you could be in the L, the backwards L actually. And this backwards L, there's one way to solve it. So you move these 2 layers to the right, just like this. And yeah, and once you move these to the right, you actually do the radial from here. So you would do that, and then what you would do now is you would bring those 2 layers back to where they were. So before they were here, now you're gonna bring them back. And now you can see that you have the yellow cross. And another situation you would be in is the line. It's just a line in the middle. And what you do is you keep it this way so that it's in the middle. And what you do is then you you do the same thing as what you did with the L, except you only do 1 layer, the radial, and back. And then a third situation is actually the dot. And the dot is basically where you don't have anything here, so you do the same. So what you do is you do the lines. First, you bring 1 layer to the right, do the radial, and bring it back. And then next, what you do is you move 2 layers, and you do the radial again, and bring it back. And that would be how you would solve the cross for the dot. And so another thing is, after you get the cross, those are the 3 situations you'll always be in. There'll never be a different situation other than the dot, the line, or the backwards L. Or the cross might already be solved for you, but that doesn't happen much. And now what you have to do is you solved the cross, so you solved the edge pieces, but you still haven't solved the corner pieces. So what we have to do for the corner pieces is we just have to try to match them. So this corner piece is now matched, and so what we have to do is we have to make it so that 2 corners are matched next to each other, either like this, or these 2. But they can't be across from each other. They have to be next to each other. So that's the situation we have to get in. So I'll tell you how. So we just have to keep on trying, and this is the part of the Rubik's Cube that takes a little longer, and you will get faster at it if you practice. Like you see, now I have this one matching and this one matching. And by matching, it doesn't literally have to like match perfectly, but the piece has to be in the right place, but it doesn't have to be in the right position, like yellow, red, green. So that counts as matching too. And now I can't find anything that's matching. So what you would do in this case is you would just go from any side, do the radial once, twice, and thrice, and then you move it this way once, twice, thrice. And then now you can keep looking once again for matching corners. So this corner matches and this corner matches, as you can see. there is blue, orange, and yellow. And then this corner matches orange, green, yellow. So these two corners match and these two corners don't. These two match, these two don't. So what you do is you always have to keep these two corners, the ones that are unsolved, to your left. Right. You always keep them to your right, the unsolved corners. And what you do is you take those unsolved corners, which are here, and you just do the righty out once, twice, thrice, and then you move it this way. You do the righty out once, twice, and thrice. But don't do the last move. So for the last move, you usually do this, but that would make it unsolved. So if you don't do the last move, you'll notice that all the corners are actually solved properly. This one, oh, and this one and this one. All of these corners match now. They aren't in the right position, but they are in the right place. So to get them into the right position so they fit in, what you do is you flip the cube over and you just keep on moving the Rubik's Cube until you get yellow either here or here. So basically you would have to do this until you had yellow to your right on the right side, here or here on the cube. And once you do that, then you would just move that one. You do the righty out until that piece goes into position. Now this piece has gotten into position, and now we have to go to the next piece to see if there's another one. And now we have yellow here, so we do this again until it goes into it, and then now we move it again and there's a yellow here, so we do the righty out until it goes where it belongs. And now we have the yellow side solved, and all these sides are almost solved, except they have one piece in the middle that isn't matching. And how you do that is, how you solve that is you will have to do the righty out once on the right and the righty out once on the left, and then you do the righty out 5 times on the right, and then you do the righty out 5 times on the left. And then once you do that, you'll have one side solved on these pieces, and then you do the same thing from here. But sometimes if you get lucky enough, you'll already have one solved side, so that means you can go faster. So what you would do is you would do one here and one to the left, and then you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes it'll take multiple times for it to solve, so if you don't get it on the first try, try doing this again, like this. And so basically that is how you solve the Rubik's Cube, guys. And yeah. So if you haven't watched my other 2 videos, make sure you watch them so you understand this part. And keep on practicing, and see you guys next time. Bye.